Welcome back. The International Olympic Committee remains optimistic that the Summer Games will take place in Tokyo this year. The global pandemic forced the Games to be postponed for the first time ever in 2020. If it happens, if they go ahead, 5 new sports are going to be added to the program, and one of them is skateboarding. I've been speaking to one of the Olympic hopefuls from the USA team. Minna Stess is just 14 years old, and as she told me, this sport is not for the faint of heart. If at first you don't succeed, try again. In little more than the blink of an eye, Minna Stess has gone from chasing her skateboard in diapers to chasing her dreams of world domination. At the age of just 14, she's already one of the best park skateboarders in the world.
I do it for fun, and it just kind of came to me naturally, I'd say, maybe. Sometimes I have, I guess, determination, like if I fall or something, I'll easily get back up, because some people that get hurt and then they just stop because they don't like getting hurt, but getting hurt's like the biggest part of skateboarding.
Minna already knows about pain. She broke and dislocated her arm 2 years ago, but her absence from the sport only made her hungrier for it. It's all happened so fast that Minna and her family have barely had time to process the rapid growth from kindergarten prodigy, often the only girl competing, to the youngest member of the US National Team, with a shot still at making the Olympics. But she can clearly remember the day that it all started to feel serious.
At Combi, there was like a bunch of photographers, like at least like 20 or 25, like in the deep end of the bowl, and that's like kind of insane. For me, I was just mostly scared I was gonna like get hit by the flash in the eye and fall or something.
Minna was inspired by her older brother, who was skating before her, and before they knew it, the family life revolved around trips to skate parks and competitions.
She looked up to her brother and saw him doing it, and she's like, well, I'm doing it too. If he's doing it, I'm doing it. And that's how it started.
Finley tends to be more of a street skater, and Minna is a park skater. So they sort of meet in the middle, essentially. But generally, he does help sometimes give her ideas and vice versa. They don't always agree, but but they help each other out.
It was crazy because we're both musicians and not skateboarders. We never skated, and we were like, how do we get into this world? But they were just so into it, both of them. It just became a part of our life.
So much so that the garden behind their house in California took on a life of its own. So what's it like having your own skateboard park in your backyard?
It's really fun, but a lot of people are like, oh my God, you have a skate park in your backyard, oh my God. And I'm like really thankful for it, but people are always like asking me about it, and I'm like, I just want to skate. But it's really fun though, because I can just go outside if I want to skate. If the Olympics happen this year, and if Minna is able to qualify for the trip to Tokyo, she'll be one of the youngest athletes ever sent by the United States to the Games. But whatever happens, she's just trying to keep everything in perspective. I would like to be able to skate for like my whole life and pursue that as a career. And I've done a lot so far, so if I can keep going. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard to think about the future for me. For some reason, I just like try to stay in the moment. It's only been a moment since she got started. Life has come at her fast, and there's plenty of time left to make skateboarding look like child's play. What a wonderful journey it has already been for Minna and her family. I've written much more about it for our website, cnn.com/worldsports. Among other things, you can find out how she deals with the pressure. It's actually a very simple solution.